Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. I want to go back and review these filings that came in from the SEC. And just when you thought things couldn't get any wilder, XRP happened. We also have some fairly significant news to share with you. But first, I'm going to explain the BRIC situation, why this is great news for XRP, and why the price of XRP might be set to skyrocket. Regardless of whether the SEC wishes to maintain its current course of action. Please remember to subscribe and like the video. Distribute this video across the globe. People need to hear all about XRP, so go down there and have a look. Get in on the action by hitting the like, subscribe, and share buttons on this video. BRICs have been somewhat of a channel staple in the past. There is a strong desire to transition to a financial infrastructure or technology based on blockchain, and we discussed all the countries associated with BRICs. We touched on the topic of some countries' apparent dollar rejection and their positive stances earlier. Ripple has even teamed up with Brazil, which is a huge deal. So, what exactly am I referring to? We have some news on BRICs that is quite intriguing. Actually, they have been doing tests on several aspects of blockchain technology, including payments. Many are wondering if XRPL will be the blockchain technology used at the BRICS Business Forum, and there is a video showing them testing it out. You need only go ahead and examine what's coming out now. Vladimir Putin has now confirmed that the BRICS countries intend to use Bitcoin and XRP. The BRICS nations are actively looking for alternatives to the US dollar, and the BRICS alliance is becoming stronger as a result of its members' introspection and consideration of alternative asset classes like Bitcoin XRP. Speculation about a move to cryptocurrencies is on the rise, and Russian President Vladimir Putin has offered some clues as to what to expect. Regarding the inclusion of leading digital currencies, many options are being considered. And now, when you consider the current state of Bitcoin, and those ETFs in particular, I highly recommend that you view the video I shared previously if you haven't already. The widespread acceptance of Bitcoin by large financial institutions is in perfect harmony with our expectations. We've only lately seen the New York Stock Exchange permitting options trading now on Bitcoin ETFs, all of which is enormous. Well, BRICS can get involved with it. The strongest comparison I heard earlier was that the value of the US dollar had been cut in half. A home purchase a decade ago might have cost $300,000, or about 600 Bitcoin, if you look at it this way. Give that some thought. Right now, how would you describe that? Is that 8 Bitcoins? This intriguing story, in which the dollar's value would be $400,000, is one reason why BRICS and many other nations are ditching the USD in favor of digital currencies like Bitcoin, XRP, and countless more. In addition, I believe this will be developed quite a bit in the near future. In a similar vein, as previously mentioned, partnerships are on the horizon. For example, XRP has positioned itself to become the digital currency provider for the BRICS nation through its partnership with the Brazilian exchange Mercado, which will allow it to provide payment solutions tailored to businesses, maintain Metacore, and many more. That might be a major deal, in my opinion. Keep in mind that they were only starting to use digital money. They soak up everything. If the BRICS countries really embrace XRP, we might be in for a massive rise when it takes this up. Potentially insane is the fact that Russia is becoming involved. Then why? Well, hold on a second. The SEC is going against Ripple by a little margin. Many things are happening at once. Interesting, I must say. Regardless of who takes over the US presidency, a Harris administration or not, today's news about the possible departure of Gary Gensler could be intriguing. At the moment, it appears like Gary Gensler is walking on eggshells, so things are about to become interesting. For that reason, you've seen individuals like Brad Gallinghouse again, offering their thoughts on the current situation and, more crucially, Ripple's future movement. Consider it carefully. Despite the fact that it's a wholly false and unfounded story that has to be rejected, they're evidently back in court with the SEC. However, the truth remains that there are still ambitious individuals working in the shadows on Ripple and XRP. Brad Garlinghouse is easing up a bit again, alluding to his goal of becoming a publicly traded firm or doing an initial public offering. It says that we have not made the IPO a top priority because of the apparent friction between them and the SEC quote. This is due in part to the fact that the SEC does not support our cause. Nobody seems to like me over there. The SEC doesn't have any images of myself on display unless they're dartboards, which is obviously quite cool. The article continues by saying that most companies go public to raise money. We are in a solid financial situation because we have been fortunate. We have persisted in acquiring other companies. We've kept pouring money into a wide variety of crypto-related ventures, particularly those involving XRP. The majority of individuals feel a pressing need to go public. They are conversing. The key distinction is that they are eager to go public as soon as possible in order to obtain funds. Ripple can skip that step. In light of the entire storyline involving the SEC, I find it even more bizarre that they openly permitted Bitcoin trading on options for those ETFs today. That is intriguing. So, in the context of XRP, what does it imply when it reverses? In particular, this relates to Form C, which we have been discussing, and I find it intriguing. Okay, then, tell me. Instead of just looking at the decisions. Conclusion: the judge will consider the case's legal merits. 2 topics, notably the distribution of XRP in exchange for non-cash considerations and the institutional sales of XRP, are the focus of the SEC's filing. Therefore, I don't think many people give this enough credit. Despite what some may think, this isn't that big of a deal. The speed with which this could be completed